I've written a piece about Haaland because I think going into this season, one of the really interesting questions that I'm looking to be answered is how good is this guy? Now, it feels a little bit insane to be saying that because he's someone that scored 52 goals in his first 50 games. He is the best number 9 out there. He's a phenomenon physically and in terms of his finishing. But I ask this question because when the first Erling Haaland we saw in English football, the word used about him rightly was unstoppable. This guy came in, charged through every defence, was knocking in goals at an absolutely unprecedented rate. But I think what we saw last season was a number of teams, the best teams in particular, starting to work out a way to play him, limit his opportunities. Arsenal set a record. Saliba and Gabriel became the first centre-backs to stop him scoring home and away and even get a shot on target home and away in the Premier League meetings. We saw him against Real Madrid in the Champions League, unable to make that impact. And we also saw Guardiola kind of settle into a habit of using him almost as a decoy. He can occupy defenders and the other players can create the chances. None of this is to denigrate how good this guy is, because he's fantastic. But he's 24, this is where he starts to define his career. Is he one of the greats? Is he like a Thierry Henry or an Aguero, if you look in the City context, or a Salah, who nobody can stop them? Who's, Salah and Aguero scored more goals against the top teams than against the bottom teams. And that wasn't the Haaland we saw in the second half of last season. So I'm not saying he can't. It could be a rest will have revived him physically. But that's a question I want to see answered. Because that guy wants to be the Ballon d'Or. He wants to be the best. He wants to be a legend. He's probably capable of it. But for the first time ever, watching him last season, I was thinking, actually, maybe this guy is stoppable. He's got to find something else. So, I don't know, he'll probably score a hat-trick today.
Maybe Chelsea can find a way through
to go into hiding,
Who knows?
but,
You never know.